Hey everyone, it's that time, and one of the fears of being a parent is something happening to your kids. No matter how old they get, you want them to be safe, and that is always a concern in the back of your mind. Is my child safe? Well, that fear comes to the surface in Live One, directed by Dallas Ryan, who also stars as David, a gentleman who wakes up one morning and finds that his daughter is missing. Then he gets a strange phone call from an individual who says they have his daughter, who will be safe as long as David does exactly what the caller tells him to do. And David unfortunately has to do a number of life-altering and life-ruining tasks in order to make sure his daughter is safe. But as the truth of who the caller is comes to the surface, things get more unbelievable and crazy. Meanwhile, David is struggling with his internal demons and the regrets he has for his life choices, thanks in part to what the caller is putting him through. Live One is I loved the concept and the idea of a parent having to do horrible things for the sake of their child's safety. That hit the chord in me, the father in me, and I enjoyed that concept quite a bit. I liked where the story went as well. There are a few twists and turns in here where at one point I was like, wait, did they jump the shark on this a bit? And then they kind of bring it back to a different twist. And I'm like, okay, that makes a bit more sense. All of it's pretty much told from the apartment where David lives. So this really relies on Dallas Ryan's performance, which he does put in a solid performance on, especially considering he's also directing it. I liked how you could feel the emotions he's going through on this, especially his reluctance for the first task he has to do. And yeah, overall, I think it was just what you needed for the David character. The other cast of characters, supporting cast come through, if they do well to various degrees, but it really is David that's front and center, and the voice on the other end of the phone. Now, that being said, I think one of the things that just put it down for me a little bit was the length of time this film runs. It really could have been trimmed up. Again, enjoyed the concept, get it, they're shooting on a micro budget, took all those factors into effect, but some extra editing could have been done with this film. It just, some of the scenes went a little bit too long where we know what you're getting for, you've managed to accomplish what you're trying to go for that emotional punch or whatnot, and then a few scenes just kind of overstay their welcome a little bit. So I really kind of wish it was trimmed down a little bit more. And again, I take into effect this is a micro budget film, but there's also some heavy exposition scenes in here as well. So, you know, and where there didn't necessarily need to be as long, you get your idea across. So unfortunately, that kind of took away some of the experience I had for the Live One, but I did feel the uncomfortableness and the sympathy for David when he has to go through the ringer with these tasks, especially when you get through these 3 tasks he has to do. Man, I felt so uncomfortable for him and the situation he was in, but understand why he's doing it. So they accomplish that here. But I think on some of the technical aspects of it, if it was just cleaned up and shortened up a bit, I think this would really be a solid indie film. But if you're interested in the concept of, a person being put through horrible tasks to protect their kid, and it sounds interesting to you, you may want to check out Live One. I'll put the comments down below. I'll put as much information and details I can. I liked where they were going with this, and I think it would have hit even more for me had some of those things just been shorn up. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. If you've seen Live One, please leave your comments down below. Love to hear your constructive thoughts on the film. Like, subscribe, and all that bells and whistles here. I thank you for your support, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.